damn room. For one, yeah, yes, good girl. Man, man, this room kind of is a bit chilly in here. Well, Prada's been mirping at me, and I didn't even have it in me to record a clip yesterday. But I thought I'd come here today instead. And I am excited about this, about my new hair, and it was long past time for a pedicure. And this is the color I got today. Ferrari red. I wish I had a better setup to show you. Maybe a pedicure or polish or something like that. I mean, with all that's been going on, I have missed checking in with you guys while showing off my latest color. Color polish, I had apricot peach last time, but this shade is called Ferrari red. I was gonna go French this time, but who knows? Perhaps I'll do that next time. And speaking of, well, feet as a whole, they sure did get a workout while taking the pre-licensing exam. And thank God for sandals that you could just slide in and out of easily. And thankfully, I passed it first go. Which I didn't know there were odds against that until after I notified one of my connections there at one of the other companies. There are a couple people who know about Globe Life know what I'm talking about. But it wasn't Globe Life that I was talking to. It was someone I already kind of know. Who knows? Perhaps he'll show up on one of these vlogs one of these days. And when and if he decides to, I have release forms for posterity's sake. And for those who are new, I do have a thing for this kind of thing. And quite frankly, wish I would follow the nudges to lean more into that side of myself. I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, what could be more effortlessly comfortable and playful than vlogging in a bedroom or outdoors while having your legs up propped like this? And maybe, or maybe you have a nice toenail polish on, or not, whichever you're feeling up to. Or who knows? Maybe your feet are getting pelted by the rain, and there's nothing to get in the way of that. Being washed by the rain. I haven't done it myself, but I bet that would feel nice. So, long story short, I passed the pre-licensing on first go and took care a couple of days later. Color retouch, cut, and pedi, of course. Who knows? Maybe I will get French or gel. Bright yellow, perhaps? Who knows? Maybe all white again, like I did last year? And with some nail art? You know, I still think it would be to even have a matching. I've talked about this before, but having a setup that has a decor where I'm wearing an accessory that matches my toes, of course. All while we're just kicked back and relaxing. Ugh. Who knows? This political mess is just ridiculous. Hearing all kinds of interesting perspectives on even those. Quite a lot to consider and look into as far as certain political perspectives. I still do wish that I had a better setup. Well, I kinda sorta did, and God knows what happened with it. Some of it might have gotten sold or what have you, so it will. So I'm probably gonna want. I shouldn't say probably. I should say that I will want to replace that at some point. And from there, improve upon that. All that, despite what has, despite knowing otherwise, has felt impossible. Despite knowing that possibility and probability are two entirely different things. That really what we're reacting to more often than not, if not entirely, is the probability game when it seems too big in certain matters. Who knows? I even hadn't had the spoons to do freaking monthly live streams like I said I would do. What else do I even have to share today that could even be written in this week's written post, which I hadn't even had the chance to start writing yet. I mean, who else has noticed the seemingly increased passage of time? I sure have, and even my colleagues have. I wonder if, who knows? Who knows? But I'm gonna have to wind down for the night before I end up not even having the spoons to do my normal pre-bedtime ritual, or at least not the entirety of it. I guess that's all for now. And I'll see you guys real. And I'm back. Now that my weight's been dropping like wildfire, it seems that I've grown a bit more sensitive to temperature, particularly on the top half of my body, more than on the bottom half. It's weird. So I have to carry a shawl with me because we're in transitional weather heading into summer. I'm not sure if that was my good King Henry growing or something else growing, so I have to check on that. I'm also considering getting some seedling starter packages, and yet unexpected with the vet cropped up. I don't know if I'm going to get anything in return as far as reimbursements go. I also have to send some information to my regular vet. It has seemed to be one thing after the other. It sounds like the baseline identity structure and prediction model thing definitely seems to explain a lot, which would then govern your predominant assumptions and all that important jazz. So I can actually normalize getting what I do want in life with no strings attached, or at least as few strings as possible, since I've pretty much grown up around strings and red tape, to the point where my own nervous system and body would think it's trying to protect me, but it's actually sabotaging some things. And despite that, I've taken some small steps behind the scenes to prepare for the fruition of my goal. Small, special steps. I need to normalize keeping a good chat balm on to help keep things hydrated. Yet I've kept forgetting. I guess that's all for now, and I'll see you guys later. This episode is probably gonna be all over the place, but from a fresh pedi to slowly going through the whole doom pile in order to prepare for that move, that probably ain't gonna be perfect either. All I did differently here was just add a thin line of black liquid liner. That's it. And I went ahead and picked up a couple tools from the sewing list at Harbor Freight in Independence. I'll go ahead and put the link for the sewing list and the content creator who put that list out in case any other sewers are looking to build their kit or replace some items on a budget. I guess that's all for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, I almost forgot. I've been slowly going for the more aesthetic route of organizing things in order to keep everything organized and neat, so that when it's time to pack up, I can put everything correctly and recover it more easily. I guess that's all for now. There's more I could share later on, or maybe next episode, but I'm gonna have to word even special success stories in certain ways so that they'll be more easily heard. I'll talk to you guys later.